Remember that? Yeah, the NXIVM cult is the one that I still haven't watched that documentary. I've been watching this doc. I've got a bit about the place that I bought before I bought the mothership.
Yeah.
Because it's about a place that was owned by a cult. So I've been watching the documentary on the cult. It's called Holy Hell. It's so fucking crazy. I've been watching it. I've watched it 3 or 4 times to try to like find the angles for the bit. Yeah. Because the guy who ran it was a gay porn star who was also a hypnotist.
It's such a powerful combination.
All he wore was Speedos and eyeliner. And this dude ran this cult for 20 fucking years. And they kicked him out and sent him to Hawaii. And now he's running in Hawaii. At the end of the documentary, the guy goes to visit the guy in Hawaii. Now he's old and fucked up looking. He's had a bunch of plastic surgery, like fake cheeks, and his lips are done and everything. He looks like a monster. And he's still got these people following around and open the doors for him, and he sits down and he talks like a guru. Complete con artist.
Did they show you his porns?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How was it?
Oh yeah, they just block out where the dick is going in the ass. He's pounding this guy from behind, and then he's doing like a push-up. He's doing like a plank, and this guy is underneath him, and he's holding on to the guy's holding on to his hips, and he's just mouth fucking this guy while his legs are completely suspended in the air.
Oh, he's just doing workouts.
So, he's basically doing the workout. So he's got like in a push-up position like this, and both of his legs are up there like that, pointed, and he's going like this. Just humping this guy's mouth. I mean, the guy, and this is something that the cult members had found out while he was, in there. That's him. But when he got older, he started looking creepy. You got to realize this guy started this cult in 1981. He was an extra in Rosemary's Baby.
Really?
Yeah, that was like his claim to fame. He was just a bad actor.
He's got some young bucks with him.
Oh, he had all young bucks and young, beautiful women, too. Like, that's how he attracted the heterosexual men. He had a bunch of young, beautiful women, but he told them never to have relationships together, and then he fucked all the guys.
The move with the NXIVM guy did, because you can get a really good cult going, but everyone's not going to get even Charles Manson. They always made it out to these young, pretty hippie girls. When you see the pictures, they're all pretty rough.
The Manson ones?
Yeah, and then the NXIVM cult, it's the same thing. It's like they tell you all the people that were involved, and like, except for like one girl, like most of them were pretty like homely. So you're like, yeah, I guess if your cult leader status is to bang a bunch of like, they're okays.
Well, this is like headshots after they've left the cult and realized it was over.
That girl's the actress.
She's the actress, the bottom left one?
Yeah, she's the prettiest.
I recognize her. But she's like secretary.
Yes, she was like, yes, exactly. I think she got out of fucking him because she would recruit the girls and brand them and stuff.
That girl's pretty.
That's whatchamacallit's daughter.
Who?
She got involved too.
She's not bad.
Oh, she's an actress. She was an actress in like those old like Falcon Crest type shows.
Falcon Crest. Oh my God.
Yeah, like those.
Could you imagine being trapped on one of those shows where you got to get a paycheck every week, and the paycheck is wonderful.
Oh, Dynasty.
You're probably making like $100,000 a week. So
yeah,
it's
Oxenberg, Catherine Oxenberg's daughter.
So you're not going to leave.
You're not going to leave.
But you're stuck.
And you're like, this sucks. I didn't get into acting to do this.
Yeah.
But is it a good career if you're like, take a Lorenzo Lamas. The guy is like, small parts in Grease and stuff. Then he's on Falcon Crest as a heartthrob for a while, which is, I think, network. That's like big network. Then he's Renegade for years, probably his most successful thing.
Yeah, that was like a syndicated show.
Renegade.
Yeah, that was a syndicated show. Beautiful man.
Oh, he was gorgeous in his day.
Beautiful man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what does he look like now?
That's him up there. The
Still
great.
handsome.
Not bad.
Still slinging dick.
Holds it together.
63.
But major like
Engaged
wife
to
drama.
a younger woman who goes by Nerdy Blonde online. Okay.
Oh, that's new. He already had like a big girl, like a lady leave him that he was with for a while. He was with like a Playboy girl or something.
Oh yeah. I remember seeing that. Like she had a ton of plastic surgery and shit, right?
Yeah.
Lorenzo Lamas.
Do you think he ever, like, if he looked back at himself at 16, 17, 18, whatever, when he's looking forward, if he's like, that's my career, do you think he'd be happy with that? Or go, nah, I want something legit?
It would really depend on how smart he is. I've never heard him talk.
Or what he did with his money, I guess.
Right. But also, like, how smart is he? Like, are you stimulated there? Are you just happy to get attention?
I bet he's just happy to get attention.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was more.
I think
he was more pretty than brilliant.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But saying with the NXIVM guy and like the intelligence of them, it's weird. Like
coffee.
Because the different states in life, like that guy made himself like very wealthy in that cult. The NXIVM guy.
Oh, he made himself wealthy by.
Sure. Yeah, because it's a Ponzi scheme. On top of the sex thing. It was first of all, it was a money thing first and foremost. It was
sex was bonus.
It was one of those schemes to do like, you know, they'd be like like get 5 more people to join and
pyramid scheme.
Pyramid scheme for sure. And then once they were in and believed their life was getting better from that, he'd be like, "Hey, girls, there's a little side project I got going on called like, you know, fuck me when I tell you to."
Oh, interesting.
And
but weren't they like getting branded or something?
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It gets greedy. Those things always go down because
the guy has too much power and he keeps going.
Yeah, it's not enough to just be like, hey, I'm fucking 3 chicks.
Dude, it's Negan.
This is great.
It's Negan in The Walking Dead.
Yep.
You can fuck 3 chicks and then still you want to bang the guy who worships you.
His wife.
You want to see if you can get his wife too, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
And they always wind up doing it too.
They get it. Because the guy has to comply. They don't know what to do.
Like David Koresh, like he had a deal where he could fuck everyone's wife.
And the people that get out of it, like sitting there and like just seeing a guy, I don't know how they stay together. Like a guy and his wife sitting on a couch while the guy's hysterically crying. Like, I can't believe I sat in that room and waited for him to fuck you while
I can believe it.
That they stay together?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I can believe
it's just tough.
Guys like there's guys like that out there. They're like, the girl can do anything. She can shit in his face.
No, but they're
like, oh, well, don't do that. I don't do that to you. There's certain people.
And they have to complain about it the whole time.
Yeah, there's always been humans like that. There's like a spectrum of humans. There's always been humans that you could just kind of like push around,
walk
and do
over,
anything to. Yeah.
Well, the other one I just watched, I said because this guy had no status in life. It was an older guy who moved into I think it was his daughter. His daughter would always talk about how great her dad was, and he was super involved in like SEAL team shit and with Gorbachev and all these like past political dealings. But he's in jail now because the government railroaded him. This is what she would tell all of her dorm mates, or housemates in college. But he rules. He's the best. He comes out of jail, and she's like, "Can he come live here with us for a while?" And then over the course of the next few years, like he just turns his daughter's house of friends into a sex cult with each other. It's wild.
Yeah, I heard about that one too.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of con men out there.
Also,
like
once you get a few people
before the podcast,
yeah,
there's a lot of con men out there and con women. There's a lot of con artists.
Do they con themselves, or do they think some part of them is doing a good thing?
No.
Do you think the NXIVM guy is like, I am teaching them like life skills and building them up?
Yeah, I bet they lie to themselves. I bet they say
There's a little bit of that in there. Like with this guy, what's fascinating about this holy hell thing, in the beginning, the cult was amazing. Like it just, as it got older, the guy started fucking everybody, started fucking all the men. That's one of the things that he did as he got older. Like heterosexual men started fucking them and hypnotizing them.